to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers. Locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL. About the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
Back to Taylor on first down. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. opportunity to trace back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right? I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Hello.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And some room to maneuver. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 23-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Ryan. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Ryan. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Lance now to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing a point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. It in with Taylor, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. On play action, Lance. He'll buy some time right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Lance to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Lance going to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it first and goal.
Mitchell. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big play there for the Niners. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. It's trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder, Jamin Davis. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw again on second down. Ryan. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for the Niners. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They match protect, bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Lance. This is caught. It's Brown. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 50.
People have said that I have the tightest pussy in the whole wide world. But I get back to thinking. Do I? Do I have the tightest pussy in the whole wide world? That's something you'll just have to find out. How you doing, fellas? Dill, what's good, my boy? Just another day in this miserable world.
Kevin. This coach nigga is not like that at all.
Hey, give me a second, bro, because this fucking game is loud as fuck. Let me turn this shit the fuck down. No, nigga hit X already, pussy ass nigga. You a fucking boy.
Yo, Madden working? I said, yo, Madden working?
I haven't been online.
I guess it's early now. This shit ain't working for real.
The server is down?
I was just playing the coach nigga. I was on this nigga ass, bro. Even that bitch just cut us both off, bro.